logos, and then a description for the company. Very important that under company specialties, you list out what you do and what you offer. What products do you offer, and what services are you providing? And list those out, because again, this is very searchable, keyword searchable, to help people find your brand online. It's another gateway to get to you and your website. So if you look, and we'll take a step back, and again, there's careers, products and services, follower statistics page. Again, this is all things that you would see because you are, as part of the company, able to edit all of that information. I'm not going to go into each of those pages, but let's tab back one, and if you notice right here, in this posting area, you can create content as the page. So you would be posting at onlinebizsmarts.com on LinkedIn. You can put out content as the page, engaging people, but it's based on, if you look right here, who's following the page. So it's kind of like on Facebook, when they've liked your page, you need to get people to have opt-in to follow your page for them to be able to see this content.
How do you do that?
Well, I'll click on it. One of the things you can do is just take the link and then go post the link to that page on your profile and say, hey, come like on Facebook, come and like my business,
Right.
which is not extremely effective, but you still need to do it.
So you do it on LinkedIn?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And the same way in that if you're sending out a newsletter, if you're sending out a print letter, you can direct traffic here. And again, business to business folks, you're asking them to engage with your business on LinkedIn. You're asking them to opt in, and you can drive a link straight to this page.
So you guys have 2 followers?
Me and Dale.
Okay. I
Yeah.
have 2 followers.
Well, I just set it up last night, so we haven't had enough time yet to build followers, but I'll expect all of you guys will be.
Ask us.
Well, is that the same place that if you want to have something sent to someone's email, you do it there, or is there another place? It's like I get a lot of notifications on email, and I want to know how to be a sender, not a sendee.
Right. So from LinkedIn, there are multiple ways that you would send notifications, but it would not come out of this. It would be from a group or from a person-to-person message or multiple other ways. But this is going to post out, and it would be in their news feed for somebody who had followed the page, the LinkedIn news feed. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Any questions on that? This one's very important because it's very searchable. You may be missing some opportunities by not being listed online. Yes,
I have a question.
Maureen.
Can more than one person edit or be admin?
Everyone
of the company?
everyone that has the URL can edit the information for the company, and you can designate.
Okay.
You can say, I'm first to the page. I'm not going to let everybody update. I'm not going to let the rest of the Yahoos. No, I wouldn't say that. I'd never say that.
I just want to clarify.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll get this set up, and then I'll copy the URL, and I will ask people in my LinkedIn groups and just the LinkedIn world
Mm-hmm.
to
Come and follow your business. Yes.
Another question. Does it go live immediately as soon as you create it?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, because now the next step would be, if you created that job listing before you created the business profile, you need to go back and delete it and re-add it, because it will connect to that page, the business profile. And I'll walk you back through that right now. So we're going to go back to profile and edit profile. And because I created that business listing, now I can go in and edit, and I could say I want to add a current position. I would delete the old one that's not connected to that business, and I would begin typing here and I would do online, and you can see how it begins to find the businesses that I'm typing, and it connects you to that business profile. So when somebody comes to your profile, you can have your company represented and a link to that page that you are representing or working for, whatever it may be. So it's very similar to Facebook in that way, in that you want that link to be correct. When people click it, they need to be going to that business profile, and they need to see all of the information that you've provided there. All right, good stuff. All right, so within LinkedIn, set up an event. I'm going to jump past that one. Growing your recommendation. Let's talk about that, and adding apps. We'll cover those. So, recommendations. I think Dale has hit this before. The absolute best way to ask for recommendations is to give recommendations. So, if I've had a great business relationship with somebody that I trust and I've had rapport with, then I may go do a review for them. And obviously, I'm not going to say anything that's untrue. I'm going to be very transparent and honest, and I'm not going to give a great review I'm not going to give a review period to somebody I wouldn't do business with, because I don't want that to reflect me. Does that make sense? If my reputation is always on the line when it comes to online properties, I don't recommend somebody I wouldn't do business with. That makes me look bad when they fail my clients, and so I don't go blast them negatively. I would always tell you to avoid that, because that just turns ugly and it makes you both look bad. You want to stay positive, be honest, and give reviews to people you trust. But then give a great review, and in most cases they will return the favor and give you one back. Any questions on that? Do you want to see how to do one, or? I haven't navigated in so long, see if I can remember even how to do a recommendation.
You can give me one.
It is under, help me Dale.
Right there.
Right there, okay. So recommendations. Recommendations provided by,
Oh. Good, you got
I have a few.
recommendations to have an
I have a few there that are not active. I don't remember getting a notification for them though. Weird. So here's my buddy John, and John and I work together on a variety of online marketing things. And I just accepted that, and now I'm going to say that John is a colleague. I'm going to change that back because that doesn't fit our relationship. I'm going to go by service provider because that's more appropriate to that relationship. And Red Creek Media, and he is I'm not seeing a good category. IT recruiter, driver. I'm just going to go with other. There you go.
So the reason LinkedIn has all this is to prevent people from doing fictitious recommendations.
Absolutely. Let's see. 3 years. We've worked both directions.
So anyway, that list you had was all the different categories of people you'd like to be connected with?
It was a list of what he does as a company, or what we collaborated on as a company.
Oh.
So then I'm not going to spend time doing that. So then I would go ahead and say some kind words about John. And again, so he's done the very thing that I'm saying to do. John did a review for me, and I in turn am going to return the favor, and I'm going to review him back, as long as he's somebody that I would continue doing business with.
But that list there, was that list was something that he put in?
No, it's auto-generated by LinkedIn.
Auto-generated, so you can-
It's a very limited list of kinds of business interactivity that you might have. So I just put other because there's really nothing that fits. John is very